I want to say something today I wish someone had said to me years ago. Something that might change the way you understand forgiveness completely. You can forgive someone completely, genuinely, from the heart, and still choose to never let them back into your life. Those two things are not conflict. Forgiving someone does not mean you owe them access to you. Stay with me because this might be the most important thing you hear today. Welcome to Time to Breathe Again. I am Dr. Bessie Allen, and this is a space created for anyone who is still carrying something heavy. And I'm so glad you're here, whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been here every week. Today we are going to go into some territory that I know is tender for a lot of people. So before we begin, I want you to know whatever you're holding right now, you're safe here. Let's breathe and begin. I want to talk about one of the most painful and confusing things about forgiveness, and that is the pressure that comes from people. Maybe someone told you if you really forgave them, you will let them back in. Maybe someone said if you truly loved them, you would give them another chance. Maybe someone in the family is putting pressure on you to reconcile, to go back, to restore the relationship, to act like it never happened. And you're sitting there genuinely trying to forgive, but every part of you is saying, I cannot go back to that. And then you wonder, did I really forgive them? Does that mean something is wrong with me? Does that mean I'm not a good person? I need you to hear this very clearly. No, that does not mean any of those things. Needing to protect yourself is not the same as refusing to forgive. Here is what I want you to understand today. Forgiveness and access are two completely separate things. Completely separate things. Forgiveness lives in your heart. Access is something you choose to give or not to give based on whether it is safe or not for you. Let me give you a picture of what I mean. Imagine someone broke into your house. You choose to forgive them genuinely. You choose to release the anger. You choose to release the bitterness. You don't let what they did allow it to poison your peace, but you also don't give them a key to your house as well. No. And forgiving them does not mean handing them the key. The same is true in relationships. You can release someone from the debt of what they did to you and still choose to not give them access to your life, whether it's to your life, your home, your children, your heart. Both of those things can be true in relationship as well. Now, I want to talk about something that gets confused with unforgiveness, and that is boundaries. Setting a boundary is not the same as holding grudge. Deciding not to reconcile is not the same as refusing to forgive. Protecting yourself is not bitterness, it is wisdom. It is honoring the lesson that relationship has taught you. And some lessons are expensive. Some lessons cost you years of your life. Some lessons cost you your sense of safety. And some lessons cost you your ability to trust. And you paid a real price for that lesson. Now, what you need to understand, you are allowed to honor what you learned as well. You are allowed to say, I forgive you, and I will not put myself back into that position. That is not unforgiveness. That is wisdom. Now, there's one more thing I want to say here, and that is for the person who is wondering whether God requires them to go back to something that hurt them. The Bible is full of stories of people who forgave and did not go back. Joseph forgave his brothers, but he tested whether they had truly changed before he revealed himself. Forgiveness does not always mean restoration of the original relationship. Sometimes it means releasing the person to God and releasing yourself to heal. You can pray for someone and still keep distance from them. You can wish someone well genuinely and still choose not to be in their life. That is not contradiction. That is wholeness. And on that note, I just want you to make sure you will take a gentle action step for this week. I want you to think about one relationship in your life where you have been confusing forgiveness with obligation, where you have been feeling like forgiving means going back, or where someone has been pressuring you to reconcile. And I want you to write down those two sentences. I choose to forgive, and I choose to protect my peace. Both of these things are true. I choose to forgive, and I choose to protect my peace. Both of these things are true. Now write them down, write them both down. Say them out loud if you can, and let your own voice speak the truth in the room. You do not have to share this with anyone, but if you want to, leave a comment below. And also, I want to tell you, you can share those boundaries you're learning to hold right now. That's very important. And I want you to know I am reading every single comment and I'm cheering for you. I am truly cheering for you for it. We are there for one another. We are a community going forward. And I just want to thank you for trusting me with this topic today. I know it's not easy, but you showed up and that matters. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs permission to protect their peace. And please subscribe so you don't miss a week of our blessing sessions here. I'm really enjoying this time with you. And also you can get your free breathing journal as well in the link below. It has 7 gentle prompts to help you begin your healing journey also. Understand you're not alone, you're not broken, and you're allowed to heal on your own terms. And I will see you next week. Until then, keep breathing. Till next time, bless you.
Thank you for spending time with us today. I want you to remember you are not alone and you're not broken. So keep breathing.